Oh, I love the Batman. The embargo is open, guys, and now the reviews are streaming in. Let's take a look at the Tomatometer to see where we're at. 91%. Okay, well, that's not bad. That's not bad. With 119 reviews, guys, the embargo just dropped. It came down at 12 p.m. So on Monday, and now we're going to get a whole bunch of reviews from our favorite people, and we're going to take a look at the buzz to see what's going on here. 91%. That's not bad. I was hoping it would be a little bit higher. Like an hour ago, it was at 94%. But as the reviews come in, it gets a little bit more measured. Let's just take a look at some of the log lines from people's reviews from good ones. The Batman is a very good Batman film. To think of it as anything more only leads to delusion or disappointment, says Clarice from The Independent. That rare beast, nearly self-contained contemporary blockbuster. Still too long, though. So somebody liked it, and they said it's too long. But we'll take a look at Stuckmann and Jeremy Jahns here in a few minutes. Some of my favorite reviewers. Hopefully some of yours. Ooh, we got people who don't like it. From start to finish, the Batman is mostly just a collection of bad ideas. Okay, well, you can care to elaborate? What are you talking about? I'm excited for the Batman. Are you? Who cares about that? Depressing, dark, and endless. I don't know about you, but this particular time in history does not seem like the moment for a movie that will leave you miserable and wondering why nobody in Gotham seems to have heard of light bulbs. So you're talking about the cinematography there, Moira? Okay, here's another bad one. There's an unshakable feeling here of, what's the point? Not to mention the nearly 3-hour length runtime. So some people are complaining about the runtime. Okay, I get that. But other than that, some people are just complaining about the atmosphere. The trailers look like it's fantastic. And we will see from these other reviews that people did like the cinematography. Okay, so these are some other good ones that we just saw some bad ones there. Were there any other bad ones? No, but maybe we'll revisit that as we round out the video here. But let's take a look at what Jeremy Jahns said on his channel. Sean Chandler, sometimes I listen to too as well. Jeremy Jahns says it was a good time. No alcohol required. His rating system, I felt that was good. I always pay attention to him because he at least sounds like he's a movie fan first before he's a critic. And that's cool. That's what I like. That's what I like to hear instead of these journalism students that just have to do movie reviews because that's what their boss tells them to do. But Joe Blow, Jimmy O over at Joe Blow's, he's not like that. He's a movie fan for sure. He's got a big article up on that. I'm not going to read you the articles because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. I want to try to keep this as spoiler free. I just want to get a kind of a feel, a beat, a pulse for the buzz. But I would go read his article on Joe Blow for sure. The Batman opens this Friday in theaters, and it's well worth witnessing on the big screen. On the biggest screen possible, he says. Yeah, of course. Of course, on the biggest screen. Hopefully you guys can see it in IMAX. From the trailers, it looks like it's epic, and that it just has that scope to it. Perri Nemiroff here on her Twitter. And she posted a review too on her YouTube page. Her tweet says, "The Batman far exceeded my expectations, even as a longtime fan of Matt Reeves. LOTS to love like how specific this Batman feels to Pattinson. But my favorite two things about this film are Riddler's horror vibes and Craig Fraser's cinematography." I think that's Craig, right? Craig? Well, yeah, the cinematography. It looks spectacular in the trailers, and Riddler's horror vibe, like that sinister. What would we call that? The Zodiac Killer vibe that we got, the Seven vibe. It looks like they really captured that, and that's cool. That's awesome. Like they really got that and nailed that down. Matt Reeves. I like to hear that stuff. Stuckmann, of course, doesn't give any more rankings, but he talked about it and he said he liked it as well. So that's good. That's 3 trusted reviewers. I'll have to listen to Sean Chandler's. Guys, who are your favorite reviewers? Let me know in the comments below. The reviews are coming out now, and we're just going to get inundated. We're going to be talking about this all week. The Batman. I have my tickets for Thursday. Do you guys have yours yet? for the most part, it's sounding like the reviews are resoundingly pretty good, at least so far. The Batman reviews, Pattinson delivers one of the best Dark Knight movies ever. Wow, that's a tall order. He says that it's good. The Batman is all about perception. Okay. And I don't want to read too much here because I don't want to spoil it. I want to preserve that for you guys. But I just want to get like the vibe of what their tone is. The Batman is a crime mystery first and foremost, and that's what Matt Reeves said too. It's a detective story, and he was worried about putting some people off. There we go. The cinematography by Craig Fraser, I think it's Craig, is phenomenal, and that's what. So we got the score, the soundtrack sounds like it's going to be awesome. The cinematography, the directing, the acting, and the story. It sounds like it's all going to be on point here, guys. I'm getting that vibe that it's going to hit all 5 of my critical factors. Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman is magnetic. So they're praising the actors, they're praising the acting, they're praising the scenarios. The musical score by Michael Giacchino is simultaneously beautiful and haunting. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear from these Batman reviews. The Batman immediately grabs your attention. Good. It has to, because you're going to be sitting there for 3 hours and you're going to have to be invested in this story. This is over on MovieWeb. The Batman review, a stunning noir. Epic rivals The Dark Knight. Stunning noir. And that's what we got from the trailers, that it was going to be like that very much crime thriller, gumshoe, detective kind of thing. And that's awesome. This is just great buzz stuff. I'm not hearing a lot of complaints about Pattinson, even though I know that a lot of people out there will be he's cloaked with that stigma of being the Twilight guy. But guys, give it a chance. I'm a harsh critic. I myself am in that boat with you guys, with the Robert Pattinson's criticism about his acting and stuff. The only movie I really haven't seen from his is The Lighthouse, but Tenet started to win me over, and yes, I've seen The Rover, and yes, I've seen Cosmopolis and all of those things. He's developing, and you got to give people the chance. So I think that he's going to knock it out of the park, Robert Pattinson as Batman, because from what I'm hearing is that he's Batman for like 90% of the film. We're barely going to see him as Bruce Wayne, and that's awesome. So guys, I'm going to just refresh the Tomatometer one last time and see if we got some updates. No, still 119. But that's great, guys. That's the good buzz that I want to hear. What do you guys think about some of these comments? Do you agree with them, or do you share the same skepticism with some of these critics saying that it's too long? I think if that's the only criticism, that's good. That'll be the best. Imagine if David Fincher made a Batman movie, but it was censored to air on televisions at Walmart. See, that's just not... Oh my God. Some people just want to say bad things for the sake of saying bad things, but it doesn't really have much substance to it. Batman nearly dissolves into the night, overwhelmed by the acquiescence to his film's own noirish ambitions. You're trying to use big words there. Yeah, some people don't like it, 6.8 out of 10. That's not a bad score. You're still over halfway. So, yeah, they're not hating. Well, some people are. But I will reserve judgment for my piece on Friday. Expect my straight out of the theater reaction Thursday night when I see this movie around 9:10, 9:20ish, because I see it at 6. It's 3 hours, guys. I'm going to have to reserve drinking water from like lunch onwards to make sure that I don't have to get up and go to the can. But I'm still excited for the Batman. Are you? Let me know what you think about some of this buzz in the comments below, and we will talk about it. You're watching Mirror Domains, your place for entertainment headlines. We talk about movie news live daily, guys. 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday, right here on this channel. And I do talk to people in the comments. I do respond to all the comments that I possibly can, because I love to talk about movies.